Hello, everybody. Meteorologist Hutch Johnson joining you on this Black Friday. It's been one of those days. It's been a wild one, and temperatures were on the cool side, but you know what? Not too bad. Now, we do have some changes to talk about and update to your forecast, and it begins with a look at a chance of snow. Now, this is not going to be a real big smack of winter weather that's going to leave snow blower type snow our way, but we will have some areas where we'll have some reduced visibility and some slippery travel. And yes, there could even be a little bit of accumulation as we go through. So we're going to talk about your forecast. We'll get started with that right now. And let's take a look at those graphics first and foremost as we get into a look at the planning forecast. Let's start with the 7-day outlook on Saturday. As we begin the weekend, the temperatures are going to be on the up and up, and we'll have a southerly breeze that warms us up in Fargo, 33 degrees. We'll show you your forecast in your hometown as well. Now, as we go through Saturday night into Sunday, right here between the two weekend days, that's when things change. A cold system makes its way through. Look at the morning temperature, 28 degrees, steady to slowly falling temperatures throughout the day as gusty northwest winds usher in cold air and a burp of snow that will leave some gusts and wind happening at the same time. I'll show you where and when. After that, it's a cold start to the weekend. 9 in the morning on Monday, but a warming trend that carries us into the 30s. Can't rule out more snow in the forecast, but it doesn't look like any big hitters. Let's talk about the day on Saturday. Warm up, southerly winds. Green is warm. These areas are going to be in those low to mid 30s. That includes our Northern Valley and Fargo. Now out to the east in Minnesota, we expect slightly cooler temperatures, but you notice all of the area here generally close to 30 degrees, and that's a great start to the weekend. So for Fargo, summarizing that forecast, check it out. 33 on the thermometer and an average high for 57 degrees, so that's well below average for this time of the year. Your sunrise 7:44 in the morning, and check it out, milder with some, well, mildest temperatures will be to the west, as we discussed, gusty, and some late clouds that will lead to that big burp in the forecast. It's just kind of, and then we head into Sunday kind of stubbing our toes. What does that mean? Let me show you where and when. The snow is going to take hold. This model is a snapshot of Sunday morning at 5 a.m. Snow will move out of the northern and central part of the Dakotas into the Red River Valley as we start our Sunday morning. Now, the isobars, these black lines, do you see them here? That meteorologically tells us where the pressure is changing the fastest. The more lines there are, the more change in pressure there is in that area. And if there's a big change in pressure, that pushes the air faster. So what does that mean for you? Well, how about a little meteorology in this area? Otter Tail County, Becker County, the lines are far apart, less wind. But at 5 in the morning, we're going to have the blue, that's snow from Bemidji, Baudette, all the way through Roseau County and Kitson County, all of the Red River Valley, a chance of snow, and the wind is going to be stronger here. Where the lines are the closest together, right here in the Devil's Lake Basin in the James River Valley, that's where the gusts will be strongest in the morning. This wind will all shift as this low right here will exit. So we'll have snow and gusty winds out there. By the way, one of the fun things on Hutch's Weather here, as you join me on my YouTube channel right here, and thank you so much for subscribing, is that you can ask questions. So I invite you in the comments to type in any comments or questions that you might have about the weather. We'll try to keep you updated with regards to that. Now, let's take a peek at what we have going on with how much snow. That's a real important piece of the puzzle. Notice across most of North Dakota, we're talking a trace to a half of an inch. But as we get into the Northern Valley here, here it is. So Fargo, half inch. Up north, we'll have a few areas with an inch, maybe a little bit more of snow. Now, that's not a big deal, but it does come with winds that will be gusty. And those winds will be gusting upwards of 40 miles per hour. So 40 miles per hour with snow means those early morning travelers can expect some slippery conditions, some wind-blown snow with some reduced visibility out there as well. Keep that in mind for anyone traveling as we go through. And this is a snapshot of how much snow by around 1 in the afternoon. This snow will continue its way down into areas of the Great Lakes, bringing a little bit more snow through late on Sunday out to the east, but not a lot. So nobody gets a lot, but it will bring some slippery, slidey conditions to the area. That's Sunday. Back to work and school on Monday. It's going to be a cold start, as I mentioned in review, and we will have sunny conditions carrying our way into another hiccup on Tuesday with snow. But look at the mild temperatures as we go through the remainder of the work week. in those 30s is not bad as we close out the book on November and head into December. So thanks so much for joining me here. I'm looking for any questions anyone may have. I certainly appreciate all. Whoa, I'm a little blurry here. I apologize for that. I certainly appreciate all of your support right here on my channel. And let's go ahead and take a look at the radar here as a look at what's going on right now across the lower 48. We do have a pretty significant winter event taking place. It's exiting the Rocky Mountains of Cheyenne. It's pushing through North Platte, Nebraska. These pink boxes you see here are areas where there's a winter storm warning, folks. And if we look in on the winter storm warning, we're talking about snow of additional snow of up to 2 inches. And some places in the Rockies have had several inches of snow from this system. There's also winter storm warnings out here in parts of Kansas as well. And this system is slowly working to the north and east towards Sioux Falls, towards Omaha and Des Moines is where some of the greatest impacts will be. Hey, Rapid City, there's some snow moving along the I-90 corridor there. So anyone with family traveling through these areas can expect that there may be that chance of some snow accumulation, a little bit of wind as well as we go through the next overnight period and into your day tomorrow. For us, our chance of snow comes as we go into your Saturday night and particularly Sunday morning. I'll keep you up to date with it. This is my last update for this Black Friday, and I'll keep my eyes on our Saturday weather hiccup that will be making its way through. Thanks again for your support. Drop your questions here. Sure appreciate your subscriptions to my YouTube channel, and check me out on Facebook as well. Look me up. Hutch Johnson, Chief Meteorologist. Have an awesome day, and we'll talk again real soon.